Welcome my dear student. In the last video we will start some important topic, that is behavioral fundamental element, and we also study that behavioral fundamental element. There are basically 5 fundamental elements that we have to study. Among it, that the first two fundamental elements that we already cover, that is the first one is identifier and second one is the data object. Now in this video we will go to the third, fourth and fifth, that is the third one is a constant declaration. Now when we go towards the constant declaration term, we will go to the object declaration, and that there is a term of constant declaration. So that constant declaration is the constant need to define before they can be used in a model. A declaration simply introduce the name of the object, define its type, and maybe given it in initial value. The constant declarations is nothing but a constant identifier. The the identifiers listed are the name of the constant being defined, and a subtype identification specifies the type of all constant. The optional part shows is the system rule is an expression that specifies the value that each constant assumes. This part can only be omitted in certain cases. For the details, we will go through certain examples so that we get a very clear idea. We will take a simple example here. We have an example of constant declarations are constant rise time, that times is given as a 10 nanosecond, and another is the constant burst width will be an integer, that is 8. The first declaration declares that object rise time that can hold a value of type time, it is a predefined type in the language, and the value assigned to the object at the start of simulation is a 10 nanosecond. And the second constant declaration declares that constant of burst width of a type integer with the value of 8. An example of the another form of the constant declaration is constant number of inputs integer. I like that when there are the different ways to define or to declare to constant declaration. The reason for using this constant is to have a name and explicitly define the type for a value. This makes the model more intelligible, since the name type convey much more information about intended use of the object than the lateral variety. Also, if you need to change the value as the model allows, we only need to update declaration. This much is easier and more reliable than trying to find an object update all instant lateral the value throughout a model. It is good practice to use a constant rather than writing the values within the model. This is all about the constant declarations. Our next part is the variable declaration. The form of variable declaration is very much similar to the constant declaration. There is no any more difference in that the both of them. And we will take a simple example, so that from example we get a clear idea that what is variable declarations. Variable control status, that bit vector which is starting from 10 down to 0. Variable some integer which is range from 0 to 100, that is 10. Variable found done boolean. The first declaration specifies a variable object control status as an array of two elements with each array element of a type bit. In the second declaration, an explicit initial value has been assigned to the variable sum. When the simulation starts, sum will have an initial value of 10. If no initial value is specified for the variable object, the default value is used as in initial value. That is all about a variable declaration, and this is also called as a variable assignment. And the last part is the signal declaration. Here there is a direct take a simple example of signal declaration, that signal clock bit, signal data bus bit vector 0 to 7, signal get delay time of 10 seconds. The interpretation for this signal declaration is very similar to that of the variable declaration. And the first signal declaration declares that the signal object clock of a type bit and gives the initial value of 0. 0 being the leftmost value of type bit. The reading of this signal declaration is similar to the variable declaration, and the first signal declaration declares that the clock of a bit given it an initial value 0. The third signal declaration declares the signal object get delay of a type time that has an initial value of 10 nanoseconds. The fourth signal declaration declares the 8 element signal array with the initial standard logic factor, like that one. In this way we can deal with signal declarations. And there is some another way given for to declare the object. There are some another way to declare the object. That the another way of to declare the object is not all the objects in a VHDL description are created using the object declaration. These other objects are declared as a port of entity. All ports are signal objects. The generics of an entity, this constant object, the formal parameters of a function and procedure. The function parameters are the constant object or the signal object, while the procedure parameter can belongs to any object class. A file declared by a file declaration. There are the two other types of objects that are implicitly declared. These are the indices of a for loop statement, and the generate statement. Generate statement, an example of such a implicit declaration for the loop index for loop statement is as shown in figure. For count in 1 to 10 loop, sum is equal to sum plus count, that is end loop. In this for loop statement, the object count has an implicit declaration of a type integer with a range 1 to 10, and therefore need not to explicitly declare. Object count is created when the loop is first entered and the case to exit after the loop excited. This is all about the VHDL fundamental. For five fundamental that we can see. First is the identifier, data object, constant declaration, signal declarations. Okay. In the next part we will start with another topic. Thank you very much.